Good morning, men. I hope that you're doing well. Man, it feels good to be home in ways and ways. I sure wish I was on vacation with my family like we were last week. But, it taught me a really valuable lesson. Past couple of months, I've been trying to watch everything I eat, make sure it's not only, filling, but it's good for me. And the result is, I'm feeling better. And so that's a very good thing. But man, last Monday really taught me a lesson. We were down in Busch Gardens, and I mean, you're going and going and going. And so I didn't drink the water the way I was supposed to. We only had little things to snack on. And so we just had to go out to dinner that night. Now, keep in mind, in the last 2.5 months, I've eaten out twice. But I'd already known, hey, we were going to probably have to do this, so I'm going to be smart. And so the kids were like, hey, we want to go to Mellow Mushroom. That's one of their favorite places to eat if we're down in Williamsburg. So I said, sure, let's go. And we went there, and I said, no, you know what? I'm just going to have a couple slices of pizza. It'll keep me within my calories and everything. It'll be great, no problem. Well, again, I hadn't had enough water, so I was really hungry. And what ended up happening? Well, I ate a little bit more than 2 pieces. Now, I still didn't go crazy, but I still had more than I intended. And, I got back to the hotel and 2 things. Number one, I felt terrible about myself because I'd been doing so well for almost 3 months. And then all of a sudden, it felt like in one night, it just all fell apart. The wheels came off. And not only that, I was just feeling bad, period, because my body has gotten used to not eating that type of stuff. And so I was feeling really frustrated and just down. And in that moment, I kind of understood a little bit maybe of what Paul was talking about there in Romans 7, when he says, the things I should do, I don't do, and the things that I shouldn't do, those are the things that I do. Oh, wretched man that I am. But God gives us friends, and He gives us spouses to help. And so Monday night, Diana knew how frustrated I was. My mood had changed. Everything about me had changed. And she came alongside me, and in just a couple of minutes, she both encouraged me, but also held me accountable. She said, listen, it's one day. It doesn't have to define you. Get back on it tomorrow morning. But at the same time, she said, this isn't okay, and you know it. This isn't the choice you want to make. So tomorrow, plan better, make better choices, and you won't have to deal with this. Guys, don't ever underestimate the value of a godly spouse or godly friends. We are all going to have days, because we are sinners, that we just blow it. Understand this. No, God is never okay with our sin, and we should never be okay with our sin. But it doesn't change God's love for us. It doesn't mean that we can't ask for forgiveness, and it doesn't mean that we can't wake up the next morning and begin to make better choices. So make sure you got people around you who will encourage you, who will hold you accountable as we keep our eyes on Jesus. Have a blessed day. I'll see you next week.